Oh, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Beat of Business with me, Ravi Wadan. Today, we're going to switch things up a little bit, doing a little more vlog style. I also wanted to just check out my new, got the new iPhone 13 Pro Max. So let me know what you think about the video quality. But anyways, I want to do this video and talk about, used car prices. I know I've done a video on this in the past, but I really want to let you guys know that now is really a great time to sell your used car. Now, as you guys know, used car prices are highly inflated. Over the past 12 months, they're still up over 20%. But what we've seen with the September CPI numbers and with the August CPI numbers before that, we see used car prices are actually starting to normalize. I think in August, they were down about 1.5%, and in September, they were down just under 1%. So what we're seeing is that they're starting to normalize. I still think they're going to be inflated over the next 6 to 12 months. It just depends with the whole chip shortage and the whole supply chain issues that we have going on. But in this video, I wanted to provide you guys 4 ways that you could sell your car right now. Because as I said, it's still a great time to sell your car. So if you have an extra car, now is a great time to sell it. Like I said, prices are starting to normalize. So I want to give you guys 4 different ways that you can sell your car and make sure you're getting top dollar for your used car. The first way that you can sell your car is to sell your car privately. Now, I've used Craigslist in the past and I've used AutoTrader in the past, and I can attest that both of them are great options to sell your used car. But you also have eBay Motors and you have cars.com. You can use any of these services. There's many of them out there, but there's a couple of kind of housekeeping items that I want to mention. The first thing is that when you sell your car by owner, you need to remember to clean up your car. You need to make sure it's vacuumed, make sure you get it polished, make sure you get it waxed. It needs to look nice, and don't just take pictures in your driveway. Go somewhere nice, go to the waterfront, go to the lake, go to a nice part of the city and take some pictures so you have a nice backdrop. It makes a big difference. And another thing that I want you to do is to check comparable cars around the nation. So go to AutoTrader. Let's say you're selling a 2017 Toyota Highlander. That's what you own. So go to AutoTrader, search for a 2017 Highlander, look for something with comparable models to yours, maybe a similar trim, and see what they're selling for. Get a range, and then you know how to price your car. And the next thing you need to do is make sure that you have all of your documentation. So if you own the car outright, make sure you have your title, all of those kind of documents. Oh, another big thing to remember is, if you have your maintenance records, people love buying cars with maintenance records. That's one of the things that I did when I used to buy my used cars. I was a big BMW M car guy, and when somebody had, service records, it's awesome. That's what I like to see. So make sure, or not make sure, but if someone has service records, or if you have service records, be sure to list that in your ad. And if you don't have access to them and you went to a Toyota dealership or a BMW dealership for your services, they can print them out for you, or they can email them to you in a PDF document. So super easy to do. So make sure you do that. And last thing I want to mention is that you can get a Carfax. So if your car has a clean vehicle history, make sure you get a Carfax. People love seeing clean Carfaxes, and they don't want to pay for it out of pocket if they're just, shopping for used cars. So make sure you get a Carfax. Boom. Now, the second way that you can sell your car is that you can sell it to a dealer. So taking the Toyota Highlander example, or if you have a Volkswagen, make sure you take your car to the same dealership. So if you have a Toyota, take your car to a Toyota dealership. If you have a Volkswagen, take it to a Volkswagen dealership. If you have a BMW, take it to a BMW dealership. And don't just take it to one dealership and ask them for an offer. Take it to multiple dealerships. Shop your car around. You'll be surprised. One dealer may offer you $35,000. Another dealer may offer you $38,000 or $40,000. So shop your car around. These prices are usually, or their offers are usually good for anywhere between 5 to 10 days. So take your time, go to multiple dealerships, shop your car around. And the great thing about using dealers is that you'll get a cashier's check. So it's super safe, super efficient. You don't have to deal with paperwork and financial paperwork and loan paperwork. The dealer will take care of everything. And the way that used cars are right now, dealer lots are empty and they need cars. And it's just a great way to sell your car. So the second way that you can sell your car is to a used car dealership, or to a car dealership. Now, the third way that you can sell your car is to a used car marketplace. So now in the digital age, we have this whole new emerging economy with companies like Vroom, Carvana, and CarMax, and they're kind of, reimagining and kind of reshaping the way that we buy and sell our cars. So what you do with a company like Vroom is you would literally take some pictures of your car, you would go to their website, number one, take some pictures of your car, upload the VIN number, the mileage, all the details that you have of your car, and they will give you an offer on the spot. Like, they will literally give you an offer on the spot, and that offer will be valid from anywhere between 7 to 10 days. Now, I've used CarMax in the past. I've never sold my car to CarMax, but I've got offers from CarMax. And the cool thing about CarMax is that they have physical locations all around the country. So what you'd want to do is go online, you'd want to set up an appointment, and then they would kind of examine your car and do a kind of a thorough look over of it, and they would give you an offer, and that offer typically is valid for 7 days. Now, Vroom and Carvana work in a similar way, but they don't have physical locations. The process is done completely online. Now, I've personally used Vroom, and it was an incredible service. I literally went to Vroom, uploaded everything they needed. It took me about 20 to 30 minutes. I got an offer, and my offer from Vroom was like $3,000 more than any other online offer. And I used Vroom, and about 2 or 3 weeks later, they take care of all the paperwork. They did all of the documentation, and they sent a cashier's check within 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And I think they actually do it sooner now. And they sent a truck where the guy came and picked up the car, got the check. It was super easy. So that's the third way that you can sell your car, is through a used car marketplace. Now, the fourth way that you can sell your used car is to trade it in for a new car. Now, as I was saying, used car prices are highly, highly inflated. So if you want to trade in your used car for a new car, now is a great time to do so. Now, 2 or 3 months ago was an even better time to do so, because now what we're seeing is inventory shortages on new cars. Because of the chip shortage, dealers just don't have new cars, and the supply chain disruption, as you've seen in Port of LA, here in Seattle, ships are just sitting idle in the bay waiting to be unloaded. They're just docked up. So the supply chains are disrupted, dealer inventories are short, and with that, dealers are now actually selling new cars above MSRP. So we're seeing some price inflation on new cars, which wasn't really the case 3 or 4 months ago. And that was so trading in your used car for a new car was a really effective strategy 3 or 4 months ago, but it's still an effective strategy. So what you'd want to do is make sure that the new car that you're purchasing is selling at MSRP or below MSRP. So what we're seeing now is that dealers are marking up their cars above MSRP. So don't do that, because once the car market kind of stabilizes, you're just gonna eat up a lot of depreciation, and you don't want that. You don't want to do that. I wouldn't do that. So make sure the car is selling at MSRP or below MSRP. That's the best way to go. And make sure you use a tool like KBB.com to see what your used car is worth in terms of its trade-in value. Because the last thing you want to do is go in uninformed, and the dealer lowballs you, and you accept it, and then you come home and find out that, hey, the dealer lowballed me, and my car was worth $25,000, but I only got $19,000. So make sure you go to KBB.com and do your research and find out what your car is worth in terms of its used car trade-in value. In terms of what I would do right now, I think the best way to get rid of your car right now, or to sell your car, is to use a used car marketplace. So companies like CarMax or Vroom or Carvana, I think, are excellent ideas, especially right now when used car prices are inflated. They're super easy to use. You don't have to deal with any of the paperwork. You don't have to find your title or sign over your registration or figure out how much money's left on your loan, and you don't know who you're meeting when you're selling your car by owner. You can't trust just the random person on AutoTrader that calls you, and then next thing you know, you're doing test drives and all that other fun stuff that nobody likes doing. So my suggestion is obviously shop around. Take your car to the respective Toyota dealer or BMW dealer or whatever kind of car you have. But I think Vroom and CarMax and Carvana and other companies like it really have the most appeal right now in this market in terms of what they're offering and how simple they are to use. Just my 2 cents. You may find out that's different in your case. In any case, do what you're comfortable with. That's just my suggestion. But with that, I'm going to call it a video. Let me know what you guys think about this format. It's, you know, a little less scripted and more vlog style, but it's always fun to do videos regardless. Anyways, enjoy your weekend, guys. It's Friday, so happy Friday to everyone. Here from sunny Seattle. It's sunny now, but it's going to start raining soon. All right, guys. Bye.